I'm with Daniel Anistas from Bethlehem. Now, you have a prayer room here in Bethlehem, Daniel. When was the prayer room started and why was it started?
It actually started in the 30th of April 2019. It began with a group of people having one vision, which is try to start something up here in the city of Bethlehem, more like prayer room or something like this. So we thought of starting with a prayer room would be the best idea. So a group of people from the UK, some of them were artists, others were related to 24/7 a prayer room, which is like a worldwide, not organization, but such thing. They work on opening prayer rooms anywhere worldwide. So they decided they want to help us open a prayer room here. So they came in a group and they had artists that they painted the room in a whole week.
So, are you wanting people to come here and pray 24/7?
Yes, totally. We're trying to. The reason we opened this prayer room is we want people to come and pray in here and encourage them to come to Bethlehem to support the peace here, because we have a lot of problems and we need to try to have people to do something for the situation, at least pray or wherever they can.
Was there a need for a prayer room here in Bethlehem?
Well, it's Bethlehem, there's no need for a prayer room, but you gotta open one when you see nobody's caring, like nobody's doing anything. So we want to kind of refresh it by giving a privilege to people to come, like more like another reason to come to see this location of the prayer room. It's a bit extraordinary. So
Yeah, I was going to ask about the location. Where exactly are you located?
we're around Rachel's tomb, which
Let me just ask, how far is Rachel's tomb from your house?
it's only 30 to 40 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what is Rachel's tomb? Just give me a little bit of the history of what is Rachel's tomb.
She's Jacob's wife, and they claim that that's where she was buried, so they made a temple over her tomb.
So this is actually a very biblical site.
Yeah, this is actually one of the oldest roads that has been known in the Bible. So, yeah, it's kind of special to make the prayer room just so close to the Rachel's tomb, because we want to show that even though because of Rachel's tomb, the Israelis came here and put all these walls, but we still wanting peace and no harm to anybody, just wanting freedom. So that's one of the reasons we wanted to have this prayer room open.
Now, it's here in your house. I imagine you must have a beautiful view as you leave your house. What's your view?
The view is not so beautiful. You have three sides of walls, concrete, 30 feet till 35 feet high. So I wouldn't call it beautiful, but it's what was caused by the Rachel's tomb, because as they said, they wanted to make it secure for the Jews who come visit Rachel's tomb.
So basically your house is virtually surrounded by the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, it's surrounded by three sides, and you have only one side that's open. So
How far is the wall from your house?
it's mainly 3 to 4 meters, but when at first decided to put the wall, they wanted to leave us half a meter instead. But luckily, when they dig to put the wall, they found the main sewage pipes from old times, so they didn't want to destroy them, so they had to move it 3 to 4 meters.
3 to 4 meters is very, very close.
Well, still better than half a meter. Yeah.
And do you get a lot of artists coming and painting on the wall?
Yeah, we do generally, but not specifically in this place, because it more looks like a dead end. So Yeah, it's the artists wouldn't rather paint anything here because nobody would actually say they rather paint in the main road.
When did they start to build the wall around your house?
So they began in 2002. They began digging at the end of 2002, and they put the wall in the beginning of 2003.
How did this affect your life personally?
Well, living in the main road, which was almost considered as downtown and such, and having three big businesses, it kind of affected us by not working for 5 years or more during the second intifada, which is in 2000. So this totally affected our life, not just, as I said, the economical situation, but in every other way. It affected us by closing and like not just around the house with the three sides, but around all Bethlehem with walls, made us see that it's like a mass prison. It's limited access always to anywhere you want to go. It's always so strict, so it's you would almost call it a mass prison.
Did they have to redirect the road, so that actually meant you lost business?
Yeah, totally. Our place became a dead end, and the main road was totally closed, and they had another main road.
So you were actually a tourist shop before the wall was built, and then when they built the wall, basically tourists wouldn't come down this area because the road was rerouted.
Exactly. So we also had fruits and vegetables shop, and we had shop for selling spare parts for cars. So we had like three big businesses, and as you said, souvenir shop that we used to stay up till 4 5 a.m. during the Jewish festivals before they put the wall. They used to come and buy their souvenirs from our shop and bless them from the temple of Ration.
So even Israelis were having a relationship with you in your shop before the wall came, and now that's broken.
Exactly. This wall kind of separated the two, let's say, nations, Palestinians and the Israelis. So they no longer see each other. They no longer know what's on the other side because they're forbidden to come into here, and we don't always have the permission to pass to the other side. So this wasn't a really good idea, separating the Israelis from the Palestinians, because then you will have them having fear of the other side because they don't know what's on the other side.
Do people actually demonize each other? So do Palestinians now, because of the separation, demonize Israelis, and do Israelis demonize Palestinians?
Yeah, of course. When all you get in the news is calling us terrorists, and from the other side, all the news we get is not all the news. All we're meant to be is claiming our lands back. So this putting a wall wasn't the best idea to help the two people like understand each other. So as you said, yeah, it's more like now they fear each other and maybe hate each other because they don't have these available ways of communication to have a better understanding.
But now you have a house here where people can come to pray. Is this one of the things that people do come to pray for, that Palestinians and Israelis can have a relationship together?
Yeah, you could say so. That's one good reason to have this prayer room here, to just pray for whatever lacks in this place.
What are you wanting people to pray for, particularly from the Palestinian side? What are you wanting people to come and pray for?
Well, first thing is we need hope, because we don't have that anymore, because no one's acting about the situation, and we most importantly need peace, and the rest will come when you have hope and peace.
Now, you're a Christian here in Bethlehem. What is the situation like for Palestinian Christians?
Well, being the minority is a bit of problem, because now it's like as if we don't exist, because when you see the numbers that from the 1990s, we were 85% in Bethlehem, and now we're 35% almost.
That's of Christian.
Yeah, that's only Christians that left. So imagine having this low number of Christians here. So they would make you, I mean, this situation for us wouldn't be easy being the minority. And again, as if we don't exist, like actually people don't know that there are Christians in Palestine still.
Many Christians have left and gone to a better life in the West. How does that make you feel when you hear that another family is leaving the country?
Well, of course it feels bad. It feels sad, but I mean, whenever you see family leave, it's bad for the community, but you feel happy for them because they're gonna have a better life and better odds and at least just a normal person's freedom.
Are you still seeing people leaving today?
Yeah, totally. A lot of people have made the decisions already to leave, but they're trying to find the right opportunity to do it.
And we're in the prayer room today. And what is your prayer for the future of the Palestinian Christians here in Bethlehem?
Other than having hope and peace in this place, we need people to come and change this situation in here. Leaders must come here and do something about it because nobody's giving much care of Bethlehem. That's supposed to be the birth of Jesus, and it should be so important to all the Christians worldwide, but sadly nobody's caring about it.
Okay, Daniel, thank you much.
You're welcome.